Hey, what's up, Kevin? This is Gordon with Lead Local. Shoot you a quick little video here to show you a little bit what I would do to your site and hopefully educate you a little bit on SEO in general, the ranking factors that we know to be true, and I'll show you an example of another site we've done too for an auto repair shop near where I live in Dayton, Ohio. Okay, so first there are three main things that drive search results. So first is content on your website. It's got to be keyword rich. You know, we shoot for at least 1,000 words on the home page, woven in with the keywords, educating your customer on what you do. But it's also as much for Google's crawlers as it is for your customers, your human customers. And that content is there for the crawlers to understand what your site's about and where you are, what you do, and all that good stuff. So what you have here is good. I love the reviews. Reviews are becoming ever more important. I love having those there. Definitely keep those there. The pictures are great. Definitely have a ton of pictures. The map's good. So what we would do here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to jump over to a site that I've done for a guy here in Dayton. Okay, we've got car repair in Dayton, Ohio, auto repair Dayton. So we kind of weave in some keywords that people search for, but I also included a lot of unique, authoritative content, along with a fairly deep site. We've got multiple pages for services. We've got reviews, a blog as well. So we've put a lot of content on the site, and that's based on kind of the Wikipedia concept. It's kind of how Wikipedia has been able to jump to the top of search engines, because they just have a ton of content, a lot of authoritative content. The second thing that we shoot for are citations. This is as much for the maps as anything. So I'm going to jump over to your map site here in Claremore, Oklahoma. Oops, just a second here. Okay, there we go. So with maps, what's called a citation, which is basically a digital business card of your business name, address, and phone number, are put into all these like digital directories or bins all around the internet. They serve as backlinks, but they also serve as a ranking factor for the maps. So I'm going to show you something here real quick. See if I can get it to pull up. All right, sorry about that. I had to restart that browser. I kind of got jammed up here. So I did a search for auto repair, Claremore, Oklahoma. And you can see the top 3 or 4. You're obviously here number 4 here. But Boomer's Auto Repair, Claremore Tire and Auto, and then Fat Daddy's. So what makes those guys bubble up to the top? And I'm going to jump over to a site called White Spark and come back to my searches. So it shows Kevin's Auto with 15 citations, Claremore with 8, and then Boomer with 23. So obviously you've got more than Claremore, but less than Boomer. So what I would probably do is crank up your number of citations. I would submit those to about 350 different directories. I would put a lot more authoritative content in your site, but the most important thing we'll get into now is backlinks. So backlinks are kind of like endorsements for your business. A backlink from, say, a Napa, a Monroe, a company like that is carries a lot more weight and power than, say, from an auto repair blog that I just started, yesterday. Nobody knows me or my auto repair blog, but a lot of people know Napa and Monroe. So what we look for around are high power links in the auto repair niche that point back to your site. But we also look for volume as well. So we look for those high power ones. We also mix in a lot of lesser known ones. It's called link diversity. It's also pretty important to have it as a background. So as an example, this is a tool we use called SEMrush. That's an SEO tool. So I put in your site here. I'm just going to show you something that I think is pretty important. So the top organic keywords that you're getting found for right now are Kevin's Automotive, which is awesome, right? When people are searching for you, they're finding you. But the trick is, with SEO, this is Smith's Auto Dayton. This is, again, this site here I did for in Dayton. Auto Repair Dayton, Ohio. This gets about 320 searches a month. This is another tool we use called Keywords Everywhere. It shows the volume of keywords, and something that we do for your site. We do some keyword research. But coming back to the SEMrush site, the tool here for Smith's Auto Dayton, their top keywords are Auto Repair Dayton, Dayton Auto Repair, Mechanics in Dayton, and then obviously Smith's Auto Shop, and car shops in Dayton. You can see where they're ranked, the top 10 of all those, and you can see the volume they're getting. So their campaign lasted about, it was about 9 or 12 months. They started with a brand new website, and within about 6 months, and well, in fact, you can kind of see what happened here. So we started the project back in, it was actually February of 2019, launched the site, continued on, and then toward the end of the year, it started a jump in traffic. And then, of course, it hits a plateau a little bit, and now, of course, coronavirus hits and kind of dwindled a little bit. But the thing I want you to take away from is the most important thing for SEO is for people to find your shop when they're not necessarily looking for you specifically. They're looking for an auto repair shop, a car repair shop, a mechanic. They're not looking for Kevin's Auto Repair specifically. You want them to find you, but they don't know you're there. So the important thing is to show up in these more broad search terms, and we can help you do that. Love it if you give me a chance to prove to you that we can help you out. Yeah, go ahead and feel free to reply to email or shoot me a text or whatever. Love to chat with you further. All right, thanks, Kevin.